Fundamentals are critical to learning to draw, but this is not the advice I want to share. Drawing every day can lead to success, but this is not the tip I want to give you. Anatomy studies can transform your figure drawing, but this is not the advice I want to say. The best advice I can give any beginner artist is 3 things. But before I give them, I must tell you a story. So when I first started this art journey, I was like many of you. I was inspired by so many great artists out there. My Instagram feed showed me what was possible, what could happen if I dedicated myself to improving at the skill of learning to draw. So when I first started, I created artwork, I'll be honest, I didn't really feel proud of. This was very discouraging. But the thing that got me past this rough stage was understanding where I wanted my art to take me, who I wanted to become. I knew that eventually I wanted to learn to animate. I wanted to tell stories with my artwork. And so despite this ugly stage, I kept pushing. I kept failing. And this is the first tip. I want you to begin to imagine who you want to be. What artwork do you hope to create? What stories, what characters do you want to tell? Now, let me be honest. Having a goal is not the final step in becoming a great artist. We all have hopes and dreams. We all aspire to be more than what we are. But what was the thing that got me to keep practicing when everything around me told me that I did not have the skills? And here's the hard truth. If you want to draw, if you want to achieve any goal for that matter, you have to pick up the pencil, learn, and do the work. You have to study. You have to practice. Watching tutorials is great, but you also have to stop waiting until you have enough information. Now, if you're looking to start your drawing habit, you should check out this class called Always Drawing: How to Start and Keep a Daily Sketchbook by Mike Lowry, which is brought to you by Skillshare, the sponsor of this video. Now, Skillshare is an amazing platform with thousands of classes led by incredible professionals who teach illustration, design, productivity, photography, film, online business, and way more. So spring is here, and it's time to dust off and warm up our creative habits. And the key here is steady progress and building momentum. So if you're ready, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Get started practicing today. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. So, you know who you want to be, the art you want to create. You're not just watching tutorials, but you're also picking up the pencil and drawing. But before I give you the next advice, let me first give you a round of applause. Because honestly, 10% of people never make it this far in this video. Most people have already left. And here's the truth. Most beginner artists will never learn to draw because they give up. It gets too hard, it gets too boring, the drawings feel as if they never improve, and so they put the pencil down and they give up. They throw away the one sketchbook they bought and they never pick it up again. But here's what I know about you. You're in the 10% club. You're watching when most people would leave. You're learning when most people would quit. And here is the advice that I can only give to the 10% who will hear, which is what makes people improve at art or learning to draw is that they don't stop. They don't give up. They continue on despite the fact they may feel like improvement is slow. And that is the one skill that helps me keep pushing to learn, to grow, to improve. And if you're ready to learn to draw, I want you to start with this video where I break down how I study anatomy. I'll see you in the next one.